3, 2, 1. And that's the world's longest cliffhanger. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Order of Seasons. We had a bunch of Gasha seeds in the last video, and that's pretty much it. How about we go right back into hell? That's right. Oh, I also blew up a Moblin King. But yeah, we were in Subrosia for a whole thing. We did a date with Rosa again. I got stuff. What was that noise? It's called mine. Give it back. I don't want to trade. No, you're not welcome. I think I just got mugged. Is this what karma feels like? Well, now I gotta get my feather back from some jerks. Not even a minute into the game and I get mugged. I got this instead. This fool's ore. Hey buddy, you want a fool's ore? I'm gonna hit you with it. They stole something. No, they didn't find it. They stole it, and I'm here to get it back. Ah. Well, at least they were easy to find. Yeah, like that guy that we are staring at right now. Let's be super secretive. These guys are idiots. How can I get robbed by the idiots? Ah. Come back here. I want my stuff back. So remember the Rosa sneaking mission? This is 2 guys now. We have even more sneaking. And they're also selectively sighted. They can see you from a mile away, unless plot says no. And this one's a longer sequence, too. I'm gonna hide from these guys. Don't come over here. I said don't come over here. Like I said, selectively sighted. That red one should have saw me. Don't juke me. They're gonna try and juke me, I know it. Let's just hide behind these rocks. There's no way they could see us. Absolutely no way. They like to circle around the thing they're hiding behind, too. That's a common shtick. Just get on with it. Ditch my feather. I want it back. We didn't hear any sword swinging. Hurry it up, hurry it up. Come on, we don't got all day. Or maybe we do. Rosa knew when to give it a break. I'm gonna hit you with this rock. I'm gonna wait till their backs are turned, and I'm gonna hit them with this rock. I'm gonna club them right in the head with it. Also, there's a strange spot on this map. It doesn't yield anything, though, so I'm just gonna hit it with a rock a few times. Because we're not done the sneaking mission yet. Oh. I thought they were gonna go somewhere else with that one. They almost fooled me. They almost caught me. Now I'm about to catch them. Wow, you guys buried that thing quick. You mean steal it? That was a pointless side mission. It did absolutely nothing. There's my feather. It makes a ting noise when you drop it. No, how about I keep both the feathers and the ore? I could probably sell it for like a couple rupees. But no, Link is honest. So why did that whole thing have to happen? Why did this have to happen? It was to introduce you to a new minigame. You could do this sneaking mission again with them stealing more stuff. And you could earn, like, Gasha seeds and those 50 ore chunk pieces, the golden ore chunks. That's all that was for. Also, there's Piratians around here. They're related to Subrosians somehow? Yeah, I smell lava on your head. Burning lava, ow! And over here is, I think, something we can't do just yet. There's treasure around here, but you're not gonna find it. It's totally mine now. Why can't I talk to you at an angle? Why is your box shaking? I hate volcano showers. I hate lava soup. I hate Subrosia. It's terrible. We got those weird poles again. Can't do anything here. In fact, I think we saw this area, but from the other direction. Up there. Can't even hear my sword because of the lava. That's how much lava's bad. Stop shaking the screen! Now I want to see these Pirations. He said they're to the south. That's a Piration, alright? Hey, that actually looks familiar. I want to talk to these guys. It's the Stalfos Pirates! They ended up in hell. Queen of some great land, huh? I don't know what that's about. They're looking for their ship. Oh, they found the ship. They just haven't fixed it. It's in the graveyard, where skeleton ships belong. Captain lost his bell. Ah, a memento from the Queen of a distant land. Something tells me we're going to have to help them find that bell. Hell. You're in hell, soldier. Sailor. All pirates go to hell when they die. They hang out with the Subrosians and they hate it. So they already sent a dude to go out to get the bell, but they haven't gone back yet. He's checking out the ship, which is in tatters. How about you find it? You're supposed to be the leader. Oh, you have no idea. I remember you guys mingling with an adventurer that kind of dresses like me. Actually, I have. Thanks for noticing. I really like the pirate theme. It's like so different than the Subrosian theme. Oh, why did you have to send a forgetful guy to go get the bell? That's an important puzzle. You should remember that. You weren't even supposed to see it. Forever. They're dead now. Get used to it. And this portal will take us somewhere. Yeah, time to live in Subrosia forever. I don't have to, I'm the living. This cave looks familiar somehow. That's because it leads us right back to Horon Village. Welcome back to Horon Village. I went from hell and back again, and I'll be going back to hell shortly. Let's see, what do I need to do here? I think I did everything I needed to do in here. There's like a ring. Oh yeah, I forgot a ring. There's a ring I could pick up somewhere. Yeah, all my rings have been appraised. I'm gonna have to go get more of those. So, luckily it's not far. I was actually gonna go there before I decided to go to Subrosia instead. Yeah, it's right next to the Spole Swamp. It's a watery shortcut to the Spole Swamp. And it'll allow us to get another ring. Once I get there. I need to be able to jump in the water. Let me jump in the water, damn it! I just want to jump off the bridge. Ah, Game Boy games, I swear. It's in this direction. Just head over a few screens. We could end up in the early part of Spole Swamp, Northern Horon, or we could come over here and get attacked by... I forget what these enemies are called. To be honest with you, they're not Tektites. And you get a ring! Also, should I get that... Oh yeah, I don't have season powers yet. I wanted to get season powers in the last video too. But we can go get season powers now. That's in the cards. The temple entrance is not far from where I get mugged. Actually, have we been here? I don't think we've been here. There's an old man here. He's waiting for someone who knows many essences. I don't have many essences. I kinda got caught up in overworld things. Might as well get the overworld stuff done with now, so when it's over, we can just dungeon. Just hammer out all the dungeons. because we have most of the overworld traversal tools, so we might as well have done that. That's my entire logic for doing the last 2 or 3 videos now, including this one, which is mostly overworld. But we're gonna have to head back to Subrosia. Luckily, we have a handy-dandy shortcut. Right back to where we were. And we might as well check out where that pirate ship is, too. Oh, there's no pirate ship in here. Why am I checking for a pirate ship there? Baby Ting is still a baby Ting, because we haven't picked up any more essences. Even Ting gets power from the essence. So, welcome back to Pirateville. The graveyard is just over here. So they're nice and close to where, I guess, the rest of their bodies are. I swear I could push one of these things, and it would open, and there would be like a magical sword in there. But no, wrong game. Here's the pirate ship. Most of it. The rest of it is somewhere else. It's in the desert. So that means it's not here. Their boat is actually half in the overworld and half in the underworld. It's only mostly dead. So that's a hint for a puzzle we'll be doing later, when we finally could find a desert. Which is obviously going to be in the southeast of the map somewhere, if Subrosia is like a smaller version of the overworld. But where I got mugged is where we're going next. Still upset me about that. That ruins the entire game flow. You jump out over here, you get mugged, and then you have to go on a little side quest. I get it, there's mini-games. That hole goes to the temple. I want to go to a temple. But we're going to have to do some platforming to get to a temple. And there's lava down there. Don't fall into Subrosian's food. They don't like the taste of Link. And down here is a gacha seed. I want that. How very Zelda of them to hide it down there. Luckily, Link could grab on the ladders unlike Lameza. And here it is. This is the Spring Spire, I believe. I think I have summer and winter. This has to be spring. Hello, Spring Fairy! Rock-hard buds will bloom in the springtime. That's a hint to that mountain area. It's the season of discovery! You could do so much archaeology in the springtime. Spring cannot Triforce. Now it's time to get spring powers up in here. The power of the Equinox! Now we could use spring. Yeah, I know how the rod works by now, thanks. But we're not just settling for spring, we want its better cousin. Its spookier cousin. Harbinger of Harfest and Halloween and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving counts, right? You know I'm talking about autumn. Time for us to play cycles. So I need to find a way back to the temple proper, which is actually in this direction. All you do is yank up this rock, jump over this pit, give yourself a Pegasus seed, and then you can super jump. Yeah! Handy dandy shortcut. Actually, that's the way you're supposed to clear the gap over in that direction, by using a Pegasus seed and by jumping. But this area should look familiar to people in the last video. Yep, it's that Rosa door. I wish there was hearts. I could use some hearts right now. Actually, I got enough to get that gacha seed, so I think I'm going to pick that up on the way back as well. But back to the regular entrance. Back to the boring entrance. We didn't get mugged over here. Which means there's a benefit. We're going to head to the Autumn Spire. Because I did everything necessary in advance to get to the Autumn Spire, which is right here. These are the guys from the furnace. They're looking for ore. They're messing with my temple. This guy would tell you, hey, we need a bomb flower to clear this. But I already found a bomb flower because I was curious. So I'm just gonna stand here and stare at this. Yeah, that's totally fine. Badasses could also look at explosions. It doesn't matter, they're a badass. And he welcomes us to the furnace. So see, I broke the sequence a little bit. We get some autumn a little bit earlier than we usually would. That's why we got lava instead. So we met spring. But how about his better cousin? The Autumn Fairy! Autumn Fairy, I'm your biggest fan. Fall is not lonely. It's where everyone gets together and fills pits with fallen leaves. And there's mushrooms you could pick, using your power bracelet. And the shadows fall on Hyrule? That's a pun! Do you get it? I guess so. I collected all the other seasons, Autumn. Give me yours. And that gets us the power of Autumn! Yeah. I know exactly what Dimitri's song is going to be after this. If we even need Dimitri anymore. Now we have full season power! It's all up to us now. Din is waiting for us. We have like 5 dungeons to get through yet. And we have little time to do so. Actually, we have all the time in the world. Onox is a big dork, doesn't know how to tell time. But at least we have Autumn powers, which means we can open up the rest of the game. Well, except for stuff that requires maybe a dungeon item or 2. But you know, at least we could get to the dungeons now. Let me just take a look at my notes. Make sure there's nothing else being hidden here. I went to Subrosia. I did things. I went on a date with Rosa. That was last video. I guess we're heading back to Mount Cuckoo now. But I can't warp seed out of Subrosia. It's too underground for that. You saw what happened with the Maku tree. You don't want any of that. But I do want to head to the marketplace. There's a Gasha seed there that I want to buy. Just so I could exploit that one Goron Mountain Gasha seed spot. I don't think I've killed enough enemies for it to be making a nut just yet. But I do want to buy as many seeds as I can. Yeah, I'll take this silver seed off your hands, thank you. And I think he replaces that with another Gasha seed. Let's take a look. Yep, he does. Actually, I have enough for that one too. Oh! You drove up the price, you jerk! I don't have enough for it. I'll have to go do some digging later. Thanks a lot. There's no price adjustment in Holodrum. There's gouge artists everywhere. I don't even know why I went here, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to warp anyway. Let's go to Mount Cuckoo. Closest place would be... Oh, it's connected to the Sunken City, of course. I had to remember a little bit because I've been playing another game that I have intended for Harfest, and it's pretty darn good. Think a spooky, more adultish Earthbound. Which is already pretty spooky being adultish. Adulting is scary. We're gonna have to go through this again. Unfortunately, not like Link's Awakening. I can't use my sword here. My A button just makes Link go a little bit faster in the water, and that's it. You know what, I should be checking out that speedrun they did. What was that? Was that, this winter or last year? Someone did a speedrun on AGDQ for Oracle of Seasons. Maybe I should learn me a trick or two. But right now, we gotta do this. We need to find a spring banana, but it needs to be spring to find a banana. That's not spring. That's not spring! That's spring! It's summer. Summer doesn't give you these flowers. These flowers give you hearts. Collect as many hearts as you need to not die. So this dude wants banana. We need to get to the top of this thing. And we have a cuckoo here. Hi. I couldn't hit them, because he's a flying cuckoo. He's immune to physical attacks. He flaps when he's held, and then he's dangerous when he's not. He has abandonment issues. And I hope you like cuckoo noises, because you have to mash the button to keep the cuckoo in the air. Otherwise he drops you, and then you'll have to hear those noises again, and you don't want to hear those noises! Anyway, banana. And bats. These are the banana bats. They guard the banana. To make sure that it doesn't get onto the banana boat, which is a lame joke that I thought of just now, and I thought it was funny until I just said it. Wasn't funny. None of this is funny. This is serious business, Link. Why are you joking around? We got a banana! Do you want a banana? This banana for you. I don't think they actually sprout in the spring. When do bananas usually fruit? Anybody know? I have questions. We got bats, we got a fast-moving platform. You kinda have to move ahead of time. Especially when you're trying to get onto the platform from one of these side areas. And the ring is yours! I'm gonna have to appraise that later. Alright. Anything else we need to do? Because I didn't want to wait for that platform. I'd rather just take the half-heart of damage. Why the heck not? I'm just gonna heal here anyway. So, now that we got the spring banana, this guy's our friend! He loves bananas. Who doesn't love bananas? Now we have Moosh! So now he has the power of potassium. He'll give us a ride anywhere! He's a flying bear! You could fly through the air for a little bit, but stay out of the water. He gets his wings wet. He's okay with puddles, but don't take him into deep stuff. He's the opposite of Dimitri. And he has a butt pound attack. It has a pretty good range, too. He's not really a flying bear. He kind of, he just kind of does that. He just has a longer jump. It's not really, flying at all. But we could use him to do some things. Like over in this direction. We could go through here a little bit later, but not right now. This is where you're going to need to use his floaty jump. He can float across pits. He'll tell you all about this if, you choose him as your permanent friend by having the strange flute from the shop. But he can't pick up keys. Only I could do that. The Dragon Key! Something tells me the next dungeon is going to be dragon-related. Also, yeah, his jump is kind of weird. You kind of have to mash the button to keep him afloat. So is there anything else around here that I could use at the moment? Which I think there is in this direction. There's a bobbable cave! We're slowly going to be moving our way to the 4th dungeon now. Finally. We'll get this game over with. We'll be halfway done soon. So I'm trying to remember what I did here. Because this one's kind of off my note path. I know I've done it. I think I went to the right. Because going to the left, I think is an exit of some sort. You know what, I should check what the left actually does do. While I'm here, thinking about it. You know, I'm just gonna blindly follow my path. Right into Lionel's! These guys are a piece of work, because now, not only do they have their arrow attacks, they charge at you too. And they really hurt. Like, really hurt. Don't mess around with Lionel's. They've taken their notes from the Breath of the Wild version. What's in here? Ah! I remember this music! It doesn't have as much banging in it, but I've heard this music before. You got a heart, buddy? No? It's a Goron! It's an 8-bit Game Boy Goron! And he was just hanging out in the mountains by himself. And since we made it all this way, he can make us carry more rings. Sure! He's gonna mess with our box. You know, Gorons are master jewelers, didn't you know? That delicate work in making jewelry. They're so good at that. That gives us a ring box upgrade. We could hold more rings! We have a level 2 ring box. Which means we could hold 3 rings now, but we could still only wear one at a time. But you know, at least we have options. And also, there's a golden beast somewhere. But I could always get that one later. We're done up in this mountain. Next time on Oracle of Seasons, I made a big mistake coming down here. There's enemies attacking me with my sign-off. Alright, problem solved. Next time on Oracle of Seasons, we're gonna find that 4th dungeon now. I'm finally done the overworld stuff. Good night, folks.